just going to share this with the peeps. Okay. Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome to UFC. And it is UFC 4 live in Brazil, as we are live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in Geneseo Arena. And also hello to Peter Griffin. But for all of us, but for most people, I would like to thank my guest for the show that just happened. And the guy that hosted that show is with me in the booth. You may introduce yourself.
Hello, I am AJ, and I'm glad to be here, and thank you for having me, TJ.
Always a pleasure to have you. And of course, basically everybody is on the card. So, and that includes our what? What the hell? Oh shit! It's doing that again. Uh,
Everything, everything going okay?
um. Oh, there you are. It just for some reason it. Well, thankfully it was just a hiccup, but still that just took me by surprise, really.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Okay, so with that said, uh, man, we have a stacked show, and we have two title matches, and one of them is Jose Blanco and Jamar, and then the other is Atticus and Cuevas. And of course, most of the characters in this game look much different than their WWE counterparts, but trust me, it's them. Hiya, Crushing Kelly, and hope everything's going well in Crushing Kelly land.
Hello, Kelly.
Yep, AJ's with me in the booth. And we'll get started in a few moments. Just gonna wait until uh, it hits 6:30 or 8:30 Central, and then Kelly says, "Hiya, AJ." Oh yeah, let me also turn off my uh, desktop
I
notifications. I don't
guess.
want that to. But yeah, AJ, you did a great job with your show, and I definitely look forward to cyberspace's version of Money in the Bank.
Interspace Bounty.
Interspace Bounty, absolutely. Okay, I'm just looking over my notes, and then Chris is like, "I can't believe I lost my title, but next week I'm getting it back, hopefully." Well, I believe AJ mentioned earlier that the match that was going to happen was at the next Super Show was Interspace Bounty. Well, that's the name of the Super Show,
Yeah.
but that Super Show is like what
Yes.
was is 2 shows away if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes. It's two shows. Then it's inch-based bounty.
Of course. Okay, and then of course we have one half of our main event, Atticus Black, in the chat.
Hello, Atticus.
And Triple B is here, and of course she represents Jen Corso. And Peter Griffin, of course, has his own fight, but well, now that it's past 6:30 Pacific, it's time for the first fight, and the first fight features a newcomer. Of course, you know her better as
Diamond Sky.
yes. Of course, Diamond Sky looks quite a bit different without the makeup, because she has that eyeshadow and then the lipstick, but as you see, she's El Natural.
Mm-hmm.
And then also we have LD and then Brooklyn Joker. And of course, Joker has his own fight with Azriel in a non-title fight. So if Joker is to get a victory against Azriel, he would be getting himself an open weight championship fight on the next UFC show. That being said, and of course we're going to be doing some more UFC shows, especially in the lead up to UFC 5 that's coming up. So I definitely want to do more of these shows. And then next week I'll probably mention it as we start the show. But it's going to be Diamond Sky against Taipon Sterling. Of course, Taipon is the client of one against all odds, so I'm going to let him know. And this is a good time to go get snacks and stuff like that, as I'll let him know real quick. But AJ, how excited are you to see your sis in action?
I'm excited.
I just hope that you know I know she can take the hits, but she is going up against someone who has been in the cage many times. Okay, where's Mr. Odds here? Oh, there he is. No wonder I couldn't find him. Okay, let me see who else is in the chat. I don't remember if I've ever fought Corso. Actually, yes, you did. You fought her one time, and it was in a bonus fight. That much I do remember. But anyway, AJ, are you ready to see Diamond Sky in the octagon for the first time?
Yes.
Okay. And of course, and if you're wondering, well, how did Diamond Sky get a spot? Well, of course, AJ had his birthday, and he could have asked for anything for his birthday, but for his birthday gift, he wanted a roster spot for Diamond Sky, and that's really another way you get in. It's though very uncommon though, because your birthday only comes once a year. Also, hey, what's up, Captain? Right now the roster is full, but I do have your name on the list. But until someone either leaves on their own accord, or they get suspended, or they no-show 10 times, and to get a no-show is that you're scheduled for a fight, and by the end of the main event, you don't show up. Like, if you show up, like, even before your match or after your match, like, while the event is still going on, then you're good. But if you don't show up at all, then you get a no-show, and if you get 10 of them, you lose your roster spot. So, there you go. And also, yeah, what's up, Odds? And by the way, Odds, your girl, Taipon, is going to be facing off against the debuting Diamond Sky. And of course, Diamond Sky has the dragon outfit, as she's part of the family. And then Brooklyn Joker's going to go for Diamond Sky to win. And then, hey, what's up, Brandon? And of course, Brandon is the other half of the main event. Crushing Kelly's going to go for Diamond Sky to win. I'm doing pretty well, odds. I'm, you know, I did come off of watching my good friend AJ, who's in the booth with me, on his show. Yes, actually, yes, you do have a fight there, Azriel. You have a fight against Joker in a non-title fight. And now, time for the tale of the tape. Taipan is actually a bit younger than Diamond Sky, and she has the height and the reach and the weight advantage. But, and now on to Bruce Buffer. Chris, save it for when TK. I was about to say, like, who's TK? I do actually have a friend, by the way. I do have a friend by the name of TK. And, I mean, of course, TK in this case stands for Top Kirby. Yes, Top Kirby. But yeah, my good friend TK, he's a Let's Player, and he also does. Well, he used to do a Mugen series or a Mugen series back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like we're talking 2016 to about 2020 or early 2020. And that was before the world shut down. Although the less said about that, the better. All right. Fight underway. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to take out the visuals here. I always forget to do this, so that's on me.
What am I? Okay.
Wait, what's that? And then of course Jen is like, I got to root.
I was wondering Diamond Sky was doing. She was doing it. She was dancing, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I guess she wanted to get jiggy with it herself, you know.
Yeah.
Na 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 na. All right. Well, of course, being in the octagon and being in a ring is two completely different things. Oh, nice punch. Although nice combination there by Pan. And of course, every fight is exactly what you would expect from, UFC. You either win by knockout, submission, or if we go the distance and we go through all 3 rounds, then the judges will make a decision as to who won the fight, just like in boxing. So those are the main ways to win. And of course, Jen Corso is talking about Taipan as she's rooting for her. She's a dangerous one. We had a best of 7 series over in CPW, some of the hardest hitting matches of my career, says Jen Corso, as she's using Triple Beats account to talk. Nice exchanges, though, between Diamond Sky and Taipan. I should also mention, as far as Taipan is concerned, she is 1-0. And for Diamond Sky, this is her debut. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's 5'6". And she weighs 133 pounds. Oh, nice kicking there by Diamond Sky. I mean, she's very nimble with the kicks. Oh, nice exchange there by Taipan. Oh, big kick there, and then a series of kicks to the midsection to Taipan, and then a kick to the stomach of Taipan. Looks like Diamond Sky is trying to go for the body. And everybody's saying hello to you, AJ. And you're saying hello to everyone back.
Hi, everyone.
Yep, that's AJ in the booth with me. And welcome back, Peter. So far, this fight has what is it? Has stood on the feet. But we'll find out how these ladies do when the fight goes to the ground. Because there's two ways you fight. You fight either standing up or you fight on the ground. Oh, nice kick to take down Taipan. But then Taipan gets up before, Diamond Sky decides to go to the ground and fight down there. And I will mention this though, when Taipan had a match against Cheryl Shipwreck, as Diamond Sky got not one but two head kicks in on Taipan, but Taipan did knock out Cheryl Shipwreck in that MMA match that they had at I forgot the name of the show, but it was on CPW. But it was in that MMA match though, and Taipan ended up winning that match. And that's one thing that Diamond Sky has to be careful of. But that's the end of the first round. That round was a bit close. Although I have to think that those head kicks might have given the round to Diamond Sky. And in fact, one of those head kicks ended up taking down Taipan. So Taipan's and that actually busted her open. Yes, women can bleed in this game. Oh, Starcade, thank you so much for correcting me on that. Oh, shit. Oh, and another takedown onto Taipan. I was checking my messages in case someone tried to contact me. But Diamond Sky does have... Oh, there we go. But Diamond Sky does have an advantage, and for Taipan, she's got to focus in. She's got to make the adjustments and make them very quickly. Oh, and a 1-2 punch onto Sterling, and now both women are on the ground, but Sky's going to try to finish it. But now we're going to find out if these two women can fight on the ground as well as they can fight on the feet. All right, now in the full guard is Diamond Sky, and going for a couple of punches to the head and to the body. Now both women standing up again. Oh, and then a kick to the body of Diamond Sky. And then another kick to the body of Diamond Sky. Oh, nice block there of the head kick. Then a kick to the leg of Taipan. And now, went for the takedown, but well defended by Taipan. Ooh, nice right and left hook. Oh, went for the head kick, but well blocked. And then Peter says, hey, Patty, and beat. Oh, and Taipan with a roundhouse right. But Diamond Sky recovers for a little bit. Oh, went for another one, but this time missed. Nice leg check there onto Taipan. Ooh, good punch right to the face. And then another one to Taipan. Taipan taking a lot of punishment. Oh, but then gives it right back to Diamond Sky with a couple of punches of her own. I mean, I know, AJ, you're very nervous.
Yes.
But I guess you don't want to say anything to jinx it.
Yeah.
Anyway, a kick to the leg, and oh, now Diamond Sky is starting to limp a little bit after that leg kick. But she's still delivering the punches, though. Oh, nice bit of a leg trip there, but oh, and then a kick to the leg that takes down Diamond Sky, but Diamond Sky got up rather quickly. Oh, nice leg check, and then a leg kick to the face. Or a head kick to the face, I should say, excuse me. And then another one! And that took her down. And then a kick to the body, and that took her down too. Diamond Sky, I have to think that on points right now she's winning the fight, but all it takes is one kick. And then a spinning, an hurricane or a spinning back fist. And that took her down. And right now, Diamond Sky. And then another kick to the face. I mean, Taipan is going to have to make some adjustments. Oh, and then a leg check there onto Diamond Sky. And now Diamond Sky backing up a little bit. And then gets kicked in the head herself. But then Diamond Sky got back up. Oh, then a kick to the midsection that took down Taipan, but Taipan got up. One. Oh, and another kick to the head of Diamond Sky, but that's the end of the second round, so we got one more round to go. But what a fight this is. But Taipan is going to have to make some adjustments because I have to think on points alone that Diamond Sky is ahead. Okay. Oh my goodness! A punch right to Sky! But Sky still... Well, Sky didn't get knocked out, though, although that was the best shot that, you know, Taipan had given. Now, all right, now both women back up, though. But now Sky's hurt. And if Taipan's going to win, she's going to have to find a way to get either a 10-8 round or get a knockout or a submission or something. And then another kick to the leg that takes down Taipan by Diamond Sky. And then Sterling with a kick to the leg of her own. And then another kick to the body. That took her down. Oh, and a kick to the head. Right to Taipan. Taipan got up, but how much more can she take? And now a couple of clinch strikes with that Muay Thai. I have to think that, you know, Dragonheart or Patty might have taught her some Muay Thai moves. Oh, went for a takedown only to get uppercutted was Diamond Sky, but like anything else, one bad move will lead to a knockout. Oh, and another kick to the head, although didn't get it quite flush, but just enough to make some damage. All right, a little more than 3 minutes left to go in this fight. But what a fight this is to start off the show. And of course, oh, went for another kick but missed. The little one, it's the little ones. Oh, and an uppercut right to Taipan. And then triple beats rooting for Taipan. And another kick to the body. And then another head kick that took her down, but gets up though. Taipan, she's got one hell of a chin, although a head kick that stiffened her up a little bit, but not enough to knock her out. And then triple beats like, keep your hands up. Yeah, it's a close fight, but I have to give the points to Diamond Sky a little bit. All right, now a minute and a half left to go. Unless there's a submission or a knockout finish, it's going to go to the judges, and then they will make the decision as to who wins. And both these ladies know one wrong move and it's over. Even Diamond Sky, who may be ahead on points, but I'll be right back, TJ. I have to go update my phone. All right, not a problem. All right, a minute left to go. Ooh, good shot there. 45 seconds. If you're Taipan, you got to go for something. But you also have to, see to it that if you're going to do it, you got to make it count. Otherwise, it's not going to end well. All right, 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Oh, and kicked right in the head was Diamond Sky, but Diamond Sky still didn't get knocked out. But I don't know if that will turn the tide in terms of points, but we're going to see. Well, AJ, that's it. That's the end of the fight, but we will find out the winner in just a few moments. But, all right, well, now that the fight's over, how do you feel? It's okay, AJ.
Nervous.
I was about to say, yeah, it's okay, AJ. All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by
Wow.
decision.
All right, so all 3 judges score it 29-28. Diamond Sky. So based on points, Diamond Sky wins the fight. There you see the final score. AJ, are you all right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But Diamond Sky got the first win. I mean, sure, it wasn't a decisive win, but a win nonetheless. And for Diamond Sky, she goes 1-0, and for Taipan, she goes 1-1. But that was a close fight, man. Well, now AJ, you can freely commentate now that Diamond Sky is done. Okay, let me
That
exit.
was close.
It was close because one really good shot could have ended it, but that's just how tough these ladies are. But now it's time for Jen and Crushing Kelly to go one-on-one, and since they're both here, I don't have to reach out to them. They're already here, so let's do it right now. So who will win this fight? Will it be Triple Beats Girl? Well, I say Triple Beats Girl in the sense of it's his client, even though Jen is actually going out with Eddie Ward. Or will it be Crushing Kelly? The time for talk is over, and the time for action is now. And for Crushing Kelly, despite the fact that, well, first let's introduce her opponent, and that is Jen Corso, who has a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. And for Crushing Kelly, despite not having the best record, then again, she is facing the top competition, so it's not like she's, fighting cans. Despite the 6-14 record, Crushing Kelly is a former bantamweight champion and would love to get back to that summit, and a victory will do just the thing. And of course, she is going under her maiden name in character and IRL. But I always still call her Crushing Kelly though. And then Taipan says, "Great fight, lass. I haven't had a fight like that in a few years. I'm happy I've dusted off my MMA gloves and stepped back in the cage." She called your sis a lass. It's beautiful. Okay, so Crushing Kelly in character is younger and has the height and the reach, and the weight is identical. And now here is Bruce Buffer. Oh, and then Diamond's guy says, "Thank you. It was a close match. It could have gone either way as well. I was happy to face you for my first ever match." Aww.
Making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the Cyclone. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter.
The third 0 means like ties, right?
Yeah, if there were ties, and then there's also a special one for no contests. Like if there's a comma after the third 0, then it would be under no contest. But the game itself does not keep track of records. I have to do it for myself.
Wow, why do they have it even in there? And then
Exactly. Like come on, game. I'm hoping that when we get to UFC 5 that they make this correction, and I'm also hoping that they add more roster spots, because this game only has 22 spots. Like, I'm not joking. That's actually true. Like, I really wish I was joking, but I'm not. But if they do add more spots,
I just wish that they would.
Yeah.
If they should not have at least added that,
Oh, you mean the
What
record?
does it mean by beige and blue mean?
Well, beige is supposed to be like what is it? A darker than a little bit darker than white, kind of like an eggshell color.
Yeah. I know, but like it was like so the name that says beige and then blue. What does that like mean? Like their
Well,
team color or something?
well, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be the color blue for Corso and then beige for Kelly. Even though
Yeah.
she's not really wearing beige as much as she's wearing red, which is what her primary color is. When you think crushing Kelly, you think the color red.
Yeah. But I was like, no, I was like asking, does that mean like their team color or something?
No, that's not a team color. That's just what they are wearing. Although why it picked beige
Okay.
is completely beyond me. But it's not based on team color though.
Is it because of her glove?
It could be
Under
the
like
gloves.
she's wearing like underneath her red glove is white.
Either that or maybe the game just mistakes the tone of Kelly's skin as beige. Although why would you do that?
And Jen Corso's not blue skinned either.
Yeah, exactly. Even though yes, you can actually uh, make somebody blue like in the game. Like seriously, you can. I did that with Wally Johnson at one point because he's supposed to be the Hulk. Oh, nice kick, but what ducked by crushing Kelly. So far, this match or this fight has gone back and forth, and not one person has had. Oh, nice jumping knee there by crushing Kelly, though. And then in the case of Azrael, he says he wears Strike Force gear. And then a kick to the body that takes down Jen Corso, and then Crushing Kelly was going to go for an Amari roll, but it missed. And of course, both Atticus and Azrael are going for KK.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know that Odds and Triple Beat are going for Jen.
Triple.
Yeah, Triple Beat are going for Jen. But a lot of good sportsmanship on the part of the character and their clients. All right, and going for a takedown, but unsuccessful in that endeavor. Okay. And as far as Jen is concerned, I mean, I have to think that if she could just pace herself and counter punch, counter kick, or maybe even get the fight down to the ground. Or it looks like Kelly might try to do that instead. Of course, and then Azrael, in his words, "Of course I'm going for a member of the House of Black." Of course I don't. Of course he has a more deeper voice than me, but oh, and then Jen was able to knock down KK, but KK got up though. So this is a very close fight. What an exchange of punches there. Oh! I don't know if you saw that, but Jen was about to go for a jumping kick, but then Kelly went for a low kick, and that knocked her down. I've never seen that before. Well, anyway, earlier in the fight, Kelly was knocked down with a couple of punches. AJ, based on what you've seen, like
Yes.
Who do you think is ahead in this fight?
Since that probably knocked down, I think Jen might have a little bit of the edge right now.
And that's fair to say. Although, goes for a takedown, does...
But it could go either way. Kelly could turn it around.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know if you saw, but Kelly did a somersault kick. You don't see that too often. And both women exchanging punches. And Jen just picking up the pace a little bit. Oh, nice front kick to the face of KK, and then a kick to the body that took her down. And KK just continues to go for a takedown, but thwarted every single time there by Jen. And Jen doing a great job counterpunching. Oh, wait. Oh, Jen. Nice counter by Jen to avoid the takedown. Ooh, and a kick to the leg of Kelly, and Kelly's slightly limping. And, went for a high kick, did Jen, but ducked. Oh, that's gonna put a stiffy to Kelly. And a kick right to the face of Kelly, and as soon as it happened, Kelly just stiffed up. Oh. And in fact, she leaned right into the kick. And Jen gets the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest. 2 minutes.
Well, Jen does improve to 3-1, but yeah, let's hope that Kelly's okay. All right, so Kelly's all right. All right, cool. But oh man. But I mean, Jen is tough though. We'll see how this translates when we get to like WWE, but give Jen her due. Wow. I still do feel bad for Kelly though. Okay. Yep. GG's indeed. All right. Let me exit and come back in. But up next, it's going to be Insane One and Peter Griffin. I don't know if Peter's still in the chat, but I'll let him know. But I'll definitely let Insane One know. But yeah, I still do feel bad for Kelly, as anyway, hopefully Atticus will have better luck. Curses under her breath as she goes to the back. Okay, let me get Insane One. But yeah, what did you think of that last fight there, Mr. AJ?
I'm still here. It's just
Oh.
I'm trying to fix something on my computer.
Oh, sorry.
It is my computer's making me like the stream on my end is lagging and you're cutting in and out a lot. That's what I'm trying to fix.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, thankfully it's... Alright, so it's not on my end. Okay, well, hopefully, whatever it is, it doesn't become a problem. Okay. Let me see here. Where's Peter, though? And hello to Lionel Guevara. You're from Mexico. Hey, how's it going there, Lionel Guevara? No, I don't think I've ever met you, but it's nice to meet you. And also, greetings from Mexico.
Yeah, I'll be
Or
right back.
oh, sure. Also, welcome and greetings from the United States. Okay, I'm gonna share this with Peter, or let him know at least that he's up next. Okay. Yep, absolutely nice to meet you. All right, let's get to this fight there. Okay, so you have Insane One, who is at 3-8, against Peter Griffin, who's at 2-2. Of course, he had a spectacular performance in that tournament on the last show, in which he won 2 fights to get to the finals, only to lose. But still, Peter Griffin had a great show. Via Scaletta, you should add me in fight. Well, if time permits, although I usually do this to, like, I have created characters, like, say, for example, Peter Griffin, as you see right here. And I actually have somebody in the chat named Peter Griffin, based on Peter Griffin, the character from Family Guy.
TJ,
Oh, yeah?
I have to get. I'm gonna hop off here because I'm gonna have to help my mom with something.
Sure. I'll be here.
But thank you again, and I'll
Yeah.
still be working in the chat and stuff.
Oh, sure. If that works for you, I appreciate that.
But
Then.
thank you again,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll see you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, AJ.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now it's just me. It's now just me. All right. Now up next is Insane One, and of course, and he is going to be facing off against Peter Griffin. And these are 2 heavyweight guys coming in. And here's the tale of the tape. And of course, Insane One is insanely younger. And while Peter has the height and the reach advantage slightly, the real advantage that he has is the weight. But the age may be the biggest factor here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of New York, New York, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Kid Dynamite.
All right, so there is Insane One.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
And before that was Peter Griffin. There you see Insane One doing the Shawn Michaels. And then Peter Griffin's like, just bring it. All right, fight underway. Here we go. So yeah, who do you guys think is going to win this one? Insane One or Peter Griffin? And of course, on AJ's show, we saw Peter Griffin get not one, but 2 victories in one night. Oh, going for a roundhouse punch, but he has to connect on that. Okay. Oh, so far, both men exchanging evenly, but as the fight goes on, someone will win. Ooh, big punch, well placed, and Peter swinging for the fences but missing. And that's the thing about Peter. He's got to make the punches count. And obviously, he's not in the same guy that he once was in his prime. Now going for a takedown on Peter, but Peter counters that. Ooh, big punch right to Peter. And Peter can't take too many of those shots. Although, nice block on the kick, though. Ooh, nice kick and a nice left hook there. Well, thankfully, thank you for the heart there. Oh, and a kick to the legs, and that might turn the tide if he can go for the legs and disable him. And Peter Griffin just got rocked again. Oh, and Peter, manages to connect with that high kick. Oh, faked him out that time. Oh, went for a high kick, but ducked. Minutes left to go in this first round. And if I'm not mistaken, both these guys are boxers. And a couple of Muay Thai knees onto Peter Griffin. And Peter, is he going to get him down? Nope. Turns the tables on him, does Peter. And then Peter with a left hook to the body. Ooh, nice block with the kick, or nice blocking of the kick. Oh, and a couple of hooks, and okay, now why is he punching the air? Come on, Peter. All right, 40 seconds, and went for a high kick. And, oh, nice leg check there, and that got him limping. I mean, one is a light heavyweight, and then the other is a heavyweight. And, of course, the light heavyweight is insane one, but he's still big and strong enough to take him on. Despite being outweighed by 60 pounds. All right, 5 seconds. Goes for a takedown on Peter, and that's the end of the round. And here it's just some of the highlights from that first round. Ooh, big punch. And that dropped him early in the fight. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Okay. And then Chris is like, yeah, go Peter. Yep. So naturally, Chris is going to go for his friend Peter to win. But will he win? That's the question. I mean, Peter's swinging, but he's not hitting. Not too often, so that might be to his detriment as the fight goes on. Although he did connect on that left hook, though. All right, nice exchange by these two. Oh, big right hook, and now both men are down as Insane One takes him down. Now we're going to find out what these two men can do while on the ground. All right, now in a half guard. Now in the side mount. Still in the side mount. Now in a full mount. And of course, Peter does not want to be in this position. Back to the full mount is Insane One. Welcome back, Captain Danger. And I believe, excuse me, I believe after this fight will be your fight, Captain. I could be wrong, but I'll have to double check though. Oh, now he's going to tee off on Peter Griffin. And I mean, obviously, if you're Peter, you got to find a way to get out of this predicament and turn things around. And now his face is now a bloody mess. And then just continuing to bludgeon him. And he knocked him out. It's over. An Insane One putting an insane beating on Peter Griffin. So yeah, that's a guy you got to watch out for. But for Insane One, he gets his 4th victory as he now goes to 4-8. And for Peter Griffin, he now goes to 2-3. But you know what? Give it up to Peter. I mean, he stood his ground, but once he got on his back, he couldn't get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2.
I mean, of course, he still has blood on his face and some on his shirt. But anyway, congratulations to the Insane One as he gets his 4th victory since making his return. Okay. So up next, it is Captain Danger and Mike Wasson. All right, so I'm going to exit and come back in. But, Captain, are you ready to have your fight? Okay, so now we have, let me get Mr. Mike Wasson out here. And this is always a good time to go get snacks and stuff like that. And then he says, I'm ready. And then he's like, what's up, odds and LD? Okay, let's get to it. Let's do it. Oh. All right, let's do it. And here he is, Mike Wasson, who stands at 4 wins and 1 loss. And of course, his performances have moved him up the card for the most part. Of course, originally, Mike Wasson was supposed to face off against somebody else, but then, upon the debut of Diamond Sky, she ended up fighting Taipan, who was originally supposed to face off against somebody else. But then when Diamond Sky came into the picture, uh, it was then decided that Captain Danger would be drafted in to fight Mike Wasson on relatively short notice. So we're gonna find out if Captain is prepared. And then Triple Beat says Wasson for the win, and then he also says, "What's up, Cap?" And then Captain Danger is naturally gonna go for himself to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 245 pounds.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the records.
Out of Glasgow, Scotland, Mountain. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
And then for Captain Danger, he actually stands at 21 wins, 21 losses.
5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at
I forgot to mention that part.
fighting out of Orlando, Florida.
But we'll see if he can right the ship, as currently he is the guy that has the most wins among active fighters. Of course, the man that has the most wins overall is our first and so far our only Hall of Famer, King Feck, who had a final record of 51 wins and 16 losses, and he retired as as Feck 4 belts, as he was able to hold 4 belts at the same time. And he stands as the longest reigning UFC champion that we've ever had in the entire history of this show. as he held the heavyweight championship for 3 years and a month. And of course, the man that ended the streak is a man that you're going to see later in the show, Azrael Black. And I forgot to mention in the tail of the tape, but for Captain Danger, he's outweighed by 4. Wait. Yeah, he's outweighed by 5 pounds, excuse me. And of course, he is considerably shorter. Is Captain Danger when compared to Mike Wasson, and subsequently the reach is another thing. But of course, that's never stopped Captain Danger from knocking people out. And he's like, "What's up, Triple B?" Oh yes, Feck, the man. Yeah, so far you've been known as the Streak Breaker, because you also ended the longest streak that we've had in Fire Pro history when you ended Wario's reign as Barbed Wire champion. And those are things that can never be taken away. Like, yeah, you might not be the champion in every promotion, but they can never take away the fact that you broke the streak of several impressive records that we've had. I mean, it's right up there with Ivan Koloff when he was the guy that ended the longest reign in not just WWE history, but in all of wrestling history, when he ended the longest mammoth reign of one Bruno Sammartino. Ooh, and a kick right to the face of Captain Danger. One thing, and I believe Captain Danger is a wrestler, so you have to get him down however you can. Ooh! Oh, that rocked him. Well, so far, Captain Danger is beating him to the punch. But as mentioned before, Captain Danger looks much different in this game than he does in many of the other games. As do most of everybody else, though. And this time he got him down, and now we're going to find out if Mike Wasson can survive on the ground. And it looks like Captain Danger is going to try to bludgeon him, although he missed that last punch, though. But now he's got him on his back, and uh-oh. Oh, yep, he's going to go for the rear naked choke. He's going to go for a submission victory. But now the question is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Captain? And Wasson taps out. And also, hey, what's up, Tiffany? But Captain Danger does get a win, and he improves his record. He improves his record to 22 wins and 21 losses. And for Mike Wasson, he goes to 4-2. As Captain Danger gets a rare submission victory, but a submission victory nonetheless. I mean, he was able to work on the face and on the body, and then once he was able to take him down and he got his back, he was at his mercy. And Captain's got a brand new bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Okay. Well, congratulations to Captain Danger. Okay, well, up next, it's going to be Speranza Dancy. Well, that's good sportsmanship there by Captain Danger. It's going to be Speranza Dancy and Patty Chase up next. So let's do it. Okay. I want to say Patty's in the chat, but I'll reach out to Speranza's owner and friend. All right. All right, let me get Speranza there. Okay. Let me check up on the chat really quick. Oh, there's Patty. All right, so let's get to it. Sorry if I'm not talking very much, though. So, yeah, Patty is going head-to-head with Speranza, and I believe they've had a couple of, fights against one another. Although Speranza has a tremendous record. I mean, and then Patty's is not too bad either, but we're going to find out if Speranza, or rather if Patty can beat Speranza, and if she does, she'll get an opportunity at Speranza's championship, the Women's Open Weight Championship. So for Patty, this is a title eliminator for her only, and for Speranza, I mean, obviously if she wins, then she does not have to dignify herself to do anything. But up first is Patty Chase, and of course, naturally being that Speranza is the champion, she'll get the red corner. Anyway, Jose Miguel is probably sleeping at this time and would check out the replay on his own time. Well, not a problem. But you do have your own fight, so I have to imagine that you've been getting ready to get your opportunity at the championship. But anyway, there you see Speranza, and of course Speranza is the one that always tries out the new clothes that I get. So of course Speranza's the one person that you can expect to see, her wearing different outfits of. And as you can see, she looks far different in this game than she does in all the other games because Speranza has pink hair. All right, so tail of the tape, Patty in character is younger, has the height, and the reach, but the biggest advantage is the weight, as she has 15 pounds on Speranza. But of course, we all know it's not how much you have, it's what you do with it. Well, not like that, but you know what I mean. It's not how much you weigh, but if you can overcome it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds
Okay.
in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a freestyle fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 130 pounds. Fighting out of New York, the Warrior. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Destroyer. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Eve Ludwig.
And of course, Speranza is a shooter in many ways, though. Yeah, Speranza's wearing beige. And of course, usually when I put the outfits together, I usually try to be color coordinated. And of course, Patty is wearing the Dragon family garb, much like Diamond Sky. So they're wearing attire akin to the Dragon family. Although the one thing about Speranza is that Speranza, I forgot to mention her record, or if I did mention it, it's 19-4. So Speranza has only lost 4 times. Yeah. Which is rare, but it does happen. But we're going to find out if Patty is up to the chase. Oh, nice head kick there onto Speranza. Although, of course, Speranza is a jiu-jitsu fighter, and Patty is a balanced fighter, so for Patty, her best bet is to keep the fight on the feet. If it goes down to the ground, Patty may be in trouble. You know, a nice spinning kick, though. Oh, and then a kick to Patty Cakes, but then Patty gets up, though. But, oh, I forgot to mention, how's it going there, Tiffany? And then Patty saying, nice win to Captain, even though she's in the cage already. And, well, now they're both on the ground. Now, if you're Patty, you got to find a way to escape. But Speranza not going to let her do it. Oh, she tried to go for a guillotine, but then Speranza got away. Oh, nice spinning kick. Got all of that on Patty. Nice clinch work there by Speranza. Oh, nice grab of the leg. Ooh, got a big one on Speranza with that big punch. But Speranza has beaten the best that the women's division has had to offer, though. Oh, and another kick. I'll tell you one thing, Speranza has proven herself to be, you know, a top-tier athlete here. But I should also mention, as far as going into not 2K, I'm so used to saying 2K, going into UFC 5, what's going to happen is I will be doing a series of of streams, especially when it comes to creating the fighters again. Much like what we did when we made our transition from UFC 3 to 4, we will do for 4 to 5. As well as tie up some loose ends or anything like that. So, to answer Chris Frost's question, if there was ever the best chance for you to get on the roster, it would be when we make the transition from 4 to 5. Because usually what I would do is I console the list of fighters that we have, starting with the active fighters, and then working our way down through the wait list. But yeah, usually the ones that were on the roster get the first dibs. Oh, nice block of that spinning kick there by Speranza. Oh, and not flush, but good enough to get Speranza in the face with it. The kick, I mean. And that's the end of round 1. So, yeah, usually Speranza would have finished her opponent right then and there, but instead we're going to go to round 2. Oh, what? Hang on a second. Okay, cool. Just make sure. Okay. I'm just checking my Hey! Blade Charge is here. How you doing, man? By the way, you guys can check out Blade Charge and his streams and also some of the shorts that he does as a VTuber. Yes, he's a VTuber now. And I do like his alter ego VTuber persona. Figure out how to do a VTuber persona, I would probably do things a lot more different than most other VTubers the way they do it. Oh, nice spinning kick there by Speranza. Pink hair Speranza. Although Speranza did get punched in the face right there. What is VTube, TJ? Well, it's on YouTube. If you just type in VTuber, V and then TUBER, VTuber, all one word. I mean, you'll find a lot of other YouTubers. I mean, it's like having an anime personality. Oh, nice takedown on a Patty. Back to this fight, though. But anyway, how's it going there, Blade Charge? I forgot to ask how you're feeling, and then how everything's going with you and Speranza. I mean, of course, me and Speranza are doing well, but Speranza giving the beats to Patty. Although Patty now puts Speranza in the guard. We need Cat TJ VTuber. Oh, that would be cool. Meow 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 meow. I love that song. And I would also have to find a way to, get my voice to change. Although one of the things that Cat TJ would say, given that he loves video games, or given the real me likes video games and Cat TJ likes video games, you could say that it's,
Video game logic.
yes, video game logic. And that's exactly how Cat TJ would say it.
Video game logic.
And some people say that, and some people think that video games is nothing more than illogical. But there's more to,
Video game logic.
yes, there's more to video game logic. Thank you very much, Cat TJ. But it would be cool to, to have a talking cat. Or a waste of time, as parents would say. Yeah, because to them, that's what
Video game logic.
is to them. Anyway, now going for a takedown against the cage, but Patty, give Patty credit. She's hanging tough against Speranza. Although Speranza with the Amari roll, and she's put away a lot of other competitors with this. Now the question is, can she do it? And can Patty escape? Well, Patty gets a strike in. Although this time Patty's on top. Well, not like that, but you know what I mean. She's now in a mount position. Now gets the back. But on the other hand, Speranza is so dangerous. Even when she's on the bottom, she's always dangerous. All right, now Patty gets up, though. And that's the end of round 2. And here are some of the highlights from the previous round. All right. Oh, misses that spinning kick there from Speranza. I have to think that if Patty's gonna win, she's gotta do some damage to Speranza and maybe even get a knockout victory. Of course, that is easier said than done. But as mentioned before, if Patty manages to get the win over Speranza, then Speranza will have to defend the championship that she's held a long time for, which now makes her the longest reigning champion currently. Oh, big kick to the head. Oh, that dazed her. But of course, Patty knows full well not to just simply charge in there. Lest Speranza is just playing rope-a-dope. And then a kick that takes down Patty. And Patty just swinging, but missing, though. There's VTuber wrestling. I might have to look at that. Nice fake out with the kick, only to go for a jab instead. And hey, what's up, Samil? Oh, nice kick to the face, though. Or to the head. Oh, nice high kick there, but missed. And nice ducking. And, oh, goes for the takedown, but well defended by Patty. And a couple of knees, and that last knee did some damage. This might be close, though. This might be much more closer than I'm thinking that it could be. Oh, and then a big kick to the head, and that definitely stunned Patty. And then Patty gets taken down. Man, these fights have gone on for quite a while. And oh, Patty just trying to go for that knockout blow, but you have to get closer, and you definitely have to make it connect. And of course, Patty, with one round left to go, with a little less than a minute left to go. But it's great to see you there, Mr. Samil. And then a kick to the body of Patty. Now a minute left to go. Both going back and forth, but I have to think that the edge has to go to Speranza, if for nothing else, other than she's gotten the most knockdowns and has been the most proficient. But you know, Patty's right there. And now 25 seconds. But yeah, usually when it comes to Speranza, she normally would finish away or put away most of her competition, but that has not been the case, not in this fight. Oh, and a kick at the end, but we'll see who got the win. Just bored and busy. Yeah, it's always like that when it comes to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, the Destroyer.
All right, so Speranza. Oh, dang it, I misspelled Speranza's name. But yeah, Speranza on the scorecards got 30-27 over Patty's, but Patty has nothing to be ashamed of. She went the distance, and really not too many can say that they went the distance. There we go, Speranza. That's how you spell it. And then I'm just going to change the, or update the record. So now it's going to be 20-4 for Speranza. So that means that Speranza is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Speranza is the only the 5th to have reached the 20-win club. And then for Patty, nothing to be ashamed of, but she does go to 4-7. But that was a great fight by Speranza and Patty Chase. But up next is going to be Najee and Kyan Reynolds, aka Arkham 500. So let me just exit and come back in. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna let Mr. Arkham know that he's up next. Okay. And then the other is Najee, so let me get him too. All right, we got him. Let's see, who do we have here? GG Duncy, you tried your best. You tried your best, Patty. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to Najee and Arkham. So who do you guys think is going to win between Arkham and Najee? Of course, Najee is a former lightweight champion, and then for Arkham, I mean, Mr. Reynolds, I mean, he's trying to get a streak of fights in his favor to get an opportunity. But if he can win, it would only help his. It would only help him. And also, he does a show of his own. Does Arkham, and that show is Kings and Queens of Wrestling. And he does this every Saturday at around 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to check out what he does on his show, then by all means, definitely check him out. And you could also check out some of the other stuff that he does. But he also does articles on the death match, and he also does a couple of other endeavors. But other than that, though, Arkham is definitely cool. As is this guy right here, Najee. And of course, Najee Firefox has just what else? I don't know what else to say other than, you know, there hasn't been anything that this man has not done. He's been a champion in the octagon. He's been a champion in the ring. He's been champion in Fire Pro. He's been a Super Bowl champion in the Madden series, as well as a Stanley Cup champion in Season 4 of that series. But now it's time for the tail of the tape. So Najee is younger. He's got the height and the reach, although the weight goes to Mr. Arkham Kyan Reynolds. You're playing UFC 4 right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, the Great. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds. Fighting out of Hoboken, New Jersey, the Enforcer. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. Ready.
And, well, both guys do the same thing. They do some breakdancing. All right, fight underway. Here we go. I mean, really, both these guys are welterweights. I mean, of course, the difference between these two is 10 pounds, but again, we'll find out if that 10 pounds will be an equalizer. Oh, and then a kick to the leg. And I forgot to mention that the records of both these men. And for Arkham, he's at 5-12. And for Najee, he's at 11-17. So, of course, both these guys do need a win. And then a kick to the body. Ooh, nice jumping kick there onto Arkham. And of course, Arkham can't take too many of those and expect to win. And then a jumping knee, and he gets hit again. Although Arkham with a couple of knees to his and a couple of knees of his own onto Najee, I should say. Nice combination there by Najee. Oh, nice counter by Arkham. Arkham does get a kick to the head, although not very flush. Ooh, nice snap jab and also nice counterpunch in there by Najee in the Pride outfit. Oh, nice spinning back fist. However, Najee with the better combinations. Oh, we got him real good with that uppercut. Did Arkham and a spinning kick too. Anyway, nice spinning kick. Of course, both guys know that one wrong step and it's over. And give them credit, they're playing it smart, but albeit very cautiously. Ooh, spinning kick onto Najee, and then Speranza says GG. Oh, nice knee onto the stomach of Najee. And then another kick to the leg. And of course, Najee trying to, deliver some punishment of his own. And a couple of kicks right to the stomach. And another kick to the stomach, this time from Arkham. Oh, both guys land a kick for different reasons and in different circumstances. And an uppercut onto Arkham, and down he goes. Well, now both men are on the ground. Let's see who's well equipped to fight on the ground. However, there's only 6 seconds left. And that's the end of the round. Well, we'll never know because, well, we will go into the second round, but that wasn't bad by both men. Oh, a jumping kick, and that was impressive. And then a spinning kick that got him flush in the face. That might have scored the round for him. Although this might have given it right back to Najee after that uppercut, especially towards the end of the round. And then Triple Beat says GG. I gotta say, Triple Beat, Jen did pretty well in her fight against Crushing Kelly. And I believe that's the second time that Jen had gotten a victory over Kelly. Anyway, going for the axe kick, and oh, nice spinning kick, and got him flush on the stomach of Najee. And then a spinning kick of his own, and then an axe kick, and now Arkham is looking. This is perhaps the best fight he's ever had. He's had a couple of victories, but Arkham is kicking so much butt in there. He can smell victory right now. But he has to be careful not to get careless and then get kicked, and then either get kicked in the head way too hard or smoked. Although, went for the high kick, and that probably would have taken his head off if he'd have connected on it. Oh, this time Arkham blocked it. She did awesome earlier. Yeah, she did. Oh, went for the somersault kick. Oh, but did connect on the knee, though. Oh, nice counter there by Arkham. And then a spinning kick to the body. I mean, he was expecting a punch or a kick to the face, but not to the body. Yeah, Jen did great. And Taipan did pretty well in the fight against, Diamond Sky. I mean, it was back and forth, though. But we'll see what Taipan does next time that, she fights. Although Najee's starting to fight back and slowly but surely get back into this game. Although a kick to the stomach, and now both men back on the ground again. But now there's... Nope, never mind. I thought for a moment they were going to stay there. And Najee looked like he was about to go for that jumping kick, but Arkham was ready for it. Ooh, nice left hook. That hurt him. Now pinned up against the cage. Nope, lets him go. Ducks that jumping kick by Najee. Hey, how's it going there, Darius Helms? And of course, Darius, how you doing, man? And whoa! I don't know if you saw, but nice punch there. And then another one. I'll tell you one thing. This fight. Whoa. That's it. That's over. Arkham did it. Things are doing all right. Well, I hope everything's all right, and I hope everything's cool. But for Arkham, Da 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 da. I love that song. But without a doubt, this was the best fight that Arkham has ever had. And then Mr. P's like, well, damn, DG, Arkham. And for Najee, it's back to the drawing board.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by...
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the records, but I'll mention the new ones. And that's Najee is now 11 wins, 18 losses, and a no contest. And now, and for Arkham, he now goes to 6-12. A spinneroonie. And then, of course, Brandon and Darius still have some unfinished business with one another. But up next, it's going to be Joker and Azrael Black in just a few moments. Arkham definitely needed that win much, much more, but okay. I'm not sure if Azrael is still in the chat, but I have to think that Joker is not, so I'll reach out to Joker. But that was incredible, though. Oh, excuse me. Okay, there's Joker. Okay. All right. Then I'll also reach out to Mr. Crimson Ninja, or the former Crimson Ninja, Azrael Black. Oh, there's Azrael. All right, cool. All right, let's get to it. Up next is Azrael, the of course, being that Azrael is the open weight champion. Uh, yeah, despite the fact that Azrael is the champ and has a slightly less than stellar record compared to Joker, he is the champ, so by default he gets the red corner, and Joker by default gets the blue corner. But other than that, which one of these two is going to win? Let's find out right now. But yeah, congratulations to Arkham as he now moves up the pecking order. And then everybody's saying hello to Mr. Well, you could just call him Mr. P. And Blade Charge is going to go for Joker to win. Interesting. Okay, so here is Joker. And Joker's here. All right, so Joker, you're up next. There you go. But yeah, look at the size of this man. And if the size doesn't scare you, I have to think the hairy body might. Nah, just kidding. It's all right. That's what they call me. Era. All right. Darius is going to go for Azrael. That's also not a bad pick given the fact that you're picking the champ. Now, this is a non-title fight. However, much like with what happened in the fight between Patty and Speranza, if Joker can win, then he gets himself an opportunity at the men's open weight championship, and that's exactly what you would think it is. It's a open championship between weight classes, meaning you're not restricted to a weight class, if not a select few of them. Okay. So the tail of the tape, Brooklyn Joker is younger and has the height and the reach, and the weight, however, goes to Azrael, but we all know that experience may win out, but will it? On to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of New York, live. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
Break is ending. Oh, you have to go back to work. Aw, man.
Making his professional debut here
Well,
tonight. He stands 5
not a problem there, Darius.
at 265 pounds.
But I hope you enjoyed the matches that you've had the last couple of times that you were featured. And there you see Azrael saying that he's number 1. And, of course, Joker doing his best Shawn Michaels impression. Okay, here we go. I mean, of course, you know, Crimson Ninja's not or the former Crimson Ninja, Azrael Black, it's not like he's never fought in men that were taller than he is. And larger. Okay, cool. Oh, nice jumping knee, and he got him flush. Of course, Joker can't take too many of those and expect to win. And then Captain Danger's like, "What's up, Darius and Mr. P?" Work's been, yeah, dude. Work has been crazy for me too, which is why I'm doing the show like at around this time. Like I could have done it earlier, but I didn't want to interfere with my good friend AJ and his show. AJ Cool Kid, who you saw in the chat early in the show. He does his own show, by the way, in case you want to check it out when you can. But I know that Triple Beat had a super show. He had it yesterday, and I was in one of the matches, and it was a barn burner of a match on Triple Beat show. Anyway, nice kick to the body of Joker by Azrael. And going for a takedown, and he got it. Okay, now let's see what these two men can do on the ground. Now in the guard is Azrael. Now Azrael goes into the half guard. But Joker not going to let him do it. Of course, Joker is a boxer. Oh, nice kick to the body again to take down Joker. And then a kick to the head. And then another kick to the head. Although Joker with a right hook of his own. Yep, TJ had a crazy match yesterday. Yeah, and that was against Logan Windsor. And man, well, not just him, but also Dragonheart before that. But I had a series of matches between those two, and to say that it was a barn burner was nothing short of crazy. I'm still hurt from that match. Anyway, nice series of punches, though. In my opinion, it will most likely win Match of the Year for your Fed. Awesome. I'd be off on Tuesday, Triple. I'm definitely going to the chiropractor to take care of the body. You mean your own self, or are you talking about Are you a doctor or something? Though it wouldn't surprise me if you are. Anyway, a minute and a half left to go in this first round. And so far, Azrael doing everything he can to outpunch Joker, but Joker, yeah, not going to go down that easily again. Oh, your body, okay. Well, yeah, I hope it goes well. And then a jumping knee, and that got Azrael hurt. Azrael stumbling. And then Azrael kicking back, only to get kicked in the head himself, though not very flush. It will. I go every 2 weeks. Oh. What is happening? What do you mean? Wait, is there something wrong with the video quality? Hold on. Okay. Anyway, back to this match, or back to the fight. 5 seconds left. And that's the end of the first. Ooh. Despite getting kicked in the body, he also got the knee. Oh, okay. Wait, was there something wrong with the video quality? Or who knows, maybe it was just a mill. I don't know. But if it's good now, then it's good. Well, that's Joker. And, well, Joker is the tall guy, obviously. And then Azrael is the shorter man. Oh, and then a kick right to the face of Joker, and Joker's hurt. And then the other guy, of course, is Azrael Black. Of course, he looks a lot different in this guise than he does in his WWE guys. Okay, cool. I mean, but I did have a few issues before then, so I could see why that could have been. Okay. Oh, nice block there by Joker. Oh, nice elbow onto Atticus. Not Atticus, sorry. Azrael. No, we'll see Atticus in the show, in the main event, actually. Oh, nice, 6 to 12 elbow. Ooh, got the roundhouse. And that kick probably would have knocked him out had it connected. And both these guys are not holding back. And then another kick to the head. Oh, went for another jumping knee, but it didn't connect this time. I mean, both guys are just beating the bejesus out of each other. Anyway, nice series of punches there by Joker. Now both men very cautious. They know full well one big mistake and it's over for either of them. Both men staring each other in the eye. Oh, nice block from that leg kick. Yeah, but it's just me. Oh, okay. Oh, nice roundhouse onto Atticus again by Joker. And then a right hook onto Atticus. That dropped him. Now both men are on the ground. And again, we'll find out how these two can compete on the ground. But right now, Joker is in the guard. Nope. Atticus gets up. Both men are up now. Oh, and another left hook onto Azrael. All right, both guys just exchanging punches. I apologize if I'm not talking very much, but anyway. Whoa! And a straight right hand that takes down Atticus, or Azrael, excuse me. And then a knee right to the gut. And then an axe kick, and that got Joker real good. Although Joker got him back and got the knockout. And now Joker doing his little dance. And for Joker, he now goes to 13-8. And for Azrael, he goes to 12 wins, 13 losses, and a no contest. And more important than that, well, here's the decision, or the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliano's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
All right, so Joker got the punch and punches his ticket for a main event slot against Azrael Black for the open weight championship, as he has beaten the champion in a non-title fight. Incredible. Yep, GG Joker. Yep, Joker got the job done. Now we're down to our last 4 fights. We're down to the final 4. We have Clinton Flippin and Cole Weston. So let's get to it. I like using that sound effect from time to time. Okay, so we have Clinton Flippin and Cole Weston, so I'm just going to let those two guys know that they're up. Okay, there's Clinton. Let me get him. And then also let me get Cole Weston. Let's see, where's See, where is her? Oh, there he is. Okay. But yeah, Azrael, he's gonna be all right. I'm just gonna say that he'll be all right. But now it's time. Who do you guys got? Is it Clinton Flippin or is it Cole Weston? But yeah, I have to I got to applaud Mr. P on just taking good care of himself and doing what he has to do to be there for himself and for his family and his kids or and as well as the immediate family that he has. But up first is Cole Weston, the man from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And a man who is built so tall. You honestly thought that this guy was Lance Archer or something like that. And then you have, Clinton Flippin, who has been, or actually, hang on a second. Oh, I'm sorry. He's the current welterweight champion. I forgot to mention that. Shoot. Anyway, let me check it. Let me see. Appreciate that, TJ. That's something I've been doing for years. You work hard. Why not take care of your body? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. All right. So Clinton's character is 19, and he's younger. However, Cole has the height, the weight, and the reach advantage. So Clinton's got an uphill battle.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting
Of course, this is an open weight fight between a light heavyweight in Cole as against the welterweight champion, which is of course 2 weight classes below him. So obviously, if Cole wants to challenge for the welterweight championship, he would have to drop to well, he would have to at the very least drop to middleweight if he wants to challenge for that championship. But we'll see how that happens, or if he wants to continue in the light heavyweight division, or maybe even move up or move down. So we'll see what he says, and we'll see how that works out. And as for the records, Cole Weston now stands at 15 wins and 11 losses, and Clinton not that far away with 13 wins and 16 losses. Now, Clinton had gotten off to a very bad start in terms of his record, but has won more. But in his more recent 10 fights, he has won more than he's lost, and now he's up to 13 wins to his 16 losses. So Clinton in his last 10 fights has done pretty well for himself. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I had something in my teeth. But as that happens, Cole gets an early advantage, at least when it comes to the jabs, but it's still pretty early. Although Clinton, not to be outdone, is going to do everything he can to counterpunch. But really, though, his best bet is to try to get a takedown of Cole and get a submission. He can't try to stand up against this light heavyweight of a man and try to go punch for punch. That might not be a smart idea. Although he's doing pretty well right now, is Clinton. Although Clinton tried to go for another takedown, but not quite. And then a big boot. Got him flush with that. But Clinton's still standing. I'm still standing. I don't know why. I just got that song stuck in my head. Uh-oh. Now Cole, or not Cole, sorry. Yeah, Cole is getting the better of Clinton. But just like that, now Clinton takes him down and is in the guard and is going to try to finish him off. But obviously you're going to have to do more than that to beat Cole. As Cole manages to get back up. As really for Clinton, the best bet would have been to keep him on the ground. But instead, both men are back up. And another takedown attempt, but this time thwarted again. Oh, almost got smashed with the knee. Now both guys are bleeding. Wait, what the heck? Hope everything is going all right, guys. I hope you're not having trouble with the stream. I was just checking to see how it was going. Although right now, Cole just Cole-cocked Clinton, and now Clinton is hurt. Okay, cool. I was just making sure that that no one was having trouble with the stream in terms of like visuals and audio and all that stuff. Because I've had a couple of moments where, you know, where the stream was acting weird, or that or that my OBS was just not cooperating when it comes to streaming. Although right now, Clinton is going for a Kimura, but he's got 15 seconds to get it done, and if Cole can get out of that move. And wait, what happened there? Oh, he broke his arm. And he broke it before the end of the first, and that's it. The winner by submission via Kimura is Clinton Flippin, the welterweight champion. No, it's okay, TJ. All right, cool. But wow, what a fight, though. I mean, he was able to get that submission victory, and as a result, Clinton was able to slay the giant. Yeah, he tried to survive those 15 seconds, but it didn't work. And then, of course, Clinton does his dance. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, this shot.
All right, so Clinton now goes to 14 wins and 16 losses, and Cole now goes to 15 wins, 12 losses now. So the guy that, in terms of record, that needed it, got him. Yeah, well, even though he didn't tap out, he broke his arm. And the rules state that if you don't tap out, but that instead one of your limbs gets broken, like an arm, or your leg gets broken, or say if you're in a chokehold and you pass out, then the referee's going to call it, and then that's the end of it. So no, instead Cole Weston, his arm broke. So hopefully we'll get hopefully we'll get him some medical attention, and we'll put his arm back in place. But he broke his arm. And I'm doing pretty well. I had a wonderful day today, and I had a nice lunch and everything. And I definitely enjoyed AJ's show from earlier. So, yeah, probably he tapped out with his left hand before it did break. I don't know. But with that said, it's up next is Jordan Walker and Wally Johnson. But unfortunately, I don't have a way to contact them, so I'm just going to go right into their fight. Okay, I'll just do that. I didn't mean to do that. Medical attention. Nah, he needs to go to the hospital. Be-doo, be-doo. What does be-doo, be-doo mean? Alright, so we're going to go into our next fight. I forgot to do the entrances, but that's okay. But we will do that for the next fight. And there you see Wally and Jordan Walker. I should also mention that Jordan Walker is the middleweight champion, and the light heavyweight champion is Wally. I forgot to mention that this is a champion versus champion fight. And obviously the person that loses this fight is going to have to defend their title on the next UFC show. Blade charge, put the drink down. So yeah, one weight class separates these two. And for Jordan Walker, I mean let me see, Wally has 7 inches on him, or is it? Let me see. Not 7 in. Yeah, 7 inches on him, and he has. If I'm counting this right, 34 inches or 34 pounds on Jordan Walker, but that's never stopped Jordan from knocking out heavyweights. So why would a light heavyweight be any different? Anyway, AJ says, I'm still TJ, just finishing up the stuff I'm doing, and I'm just what is it? Relaxing now? All right, cool. But yeah, congratulations to AJ's sis, Diamond Sky, on winning her debut fight. Although, and speaking of how height and weight don't mean anything, already Jordan Walker has the larger Wally the Hulk Johnson down. Anyway, nice punch and series of kicks there by Jordan Walker. And if you're Wally, you just have to get... If you can put together a combination of powerful shots and just Hulk smash, then Wally's going to do pretty well. And it starts with that jab. And in fact, both these guys are boxers, so these guys can throw hands. But they can also throw some knees too. Went for a front kick, but missed. And then Captain Danger is going to go for his tag team partner, Wally the Hulk Johnson. Although right now, Wally's hurt, as now Jordan now transitions into a full mount. Now, once you have Wally on the ground, now it's a matter of can you keep him down? And if you're Wally, you got to find a way to turn the tables. If not, try to get out of this. Because at this point, you know, Jordan could just simply bludgeon him if he wishes. But instead, Wally gets back up. Oh, and a kick right to the leg. And then a kick to the face by Jordan Walker. Yeah, he's got to protect himself. Oh, good punch there by Wally. Oh, Wally went for a jumping knee. Oh, nice leg check there, and that did some damage to the legs of Jordan Walker. All right, 10 seconds left in the first. Excuse me. 2, 1, and that's it. Well, I will say this though, Jordan had the better round, especially after that left hook knockdown. And that probably would have knocked out most other men, but this is Wally the Hulk Johnson we're talking about. Because, yeah, that probably would have knocked out a horse, but it did not knock out the Hulk. And if you're the Hulk, you got to find a way to, well, obviously you got to make the adjustments that you need to make since the last round. I mean, the best thing for, of course, Jordan Walker is to counterpunch. You don't want to get into a battle of power, though. I mean, you have to use your speed, and also you have to protect your face, too, from those kicks from Wally. I have a friend that does do MMA and UFC in real life, and the training ain't no joke, because I train with him sometimes. So in other words, like, if you're not trained in doing this, whether it's submissions or by or punches and kicks and stuff like that. Oh, and a kick that takes down Wally, but Wally got up though. Yeah, you have to be at the best peak of your condition, because if you can't take the punches, then you're not going to last very long. I know that. And people say that fighting is barbaric. Well, it may be, but it's also an art. That's why it's called a martial art. But there's so many of them that's why it's called mixed martial arts. Be thy strong and fierce. I believe that's what you meant to say. Did blade charge. And of course Wally has to, you know, throw kicks and punches that connect. He can't just swing wildly. Wait, you shit the bed in the Dallas game. How did that happen? Did you literally do this? Hang on. So anyway, Elmeister, is this your poop? Anyway, nice spinning kick though. Of course, I didn't see the Gallet. It's also a straight reliever. Yeah, it is. Whoa! And then, of course, Wally with that takedown. You know, I think Wally has awoken on NBC. Yeah. 14-0. Oh, I mean, that's got to hurt. That's got to hurt the Giants and their confidence. I'm like, because the Giants came in with some heavy expectations to, you know, of course, to what's the word? To surpass the expectations that to surpass the expectations that they would not only make the playoffs, but they would, make it past the divisional round. Yeah, safe to say that there's going to be a long season for Big Blue. Yeah. And it's kind of funny because Big Blue in the Madden series actually made it to the Super Bowl for season 14, which is the final season for Madden 22, which is kind of, ironic in that sense. But no, I totally, I totally don't, blame the Giants fans for booing at the team. But also the Steelers, I was so thoroughly disappointed because I thought, I didn't think they would win, but I certainly didn't think they would lose in the manner that they did. Like, a lot of people thought that they would keep it competitive, but that the Niners would find a way to win. But instead, it turned out the way that it did, and yeah. But really, the biggest surprise for me is obviously the Lions and Chiefs. Like, that's still the game that people talk about, especially when I went to work on Friday. Because that's what most people were talking about. They were thinking, how did these unproven Lions, beat a Chiefs team that has won 2 championships in 4 years? Like, how did that happen? And you wonder why I wanted the Giants to draft Dwayne Haskins over Daniel Jones, but didn't. Wait, Dwayne Haskins? Like, wait, didn't he pass away? Like, when he was about to join, ironically, the Steelers, prior to his passing. He did. Okay. So yeah, ironically, he was signed to a deal with Pittsburgh, and then he passed away due to a. I'm not sure why he was on the freeway. I don't want to assume, but I know that it just was weird. Anyway. Was a great game. I'm not gonna lie, their 2 RBs are good, but the Lions are both, or one for each team. Like KJ said, anything is possible. Scott Dixon finished the year off strong with a win. Awesome. He was in the same draft class as Daniel Jones. Yeah. So yeah, he was with the Steelers when he passed away. Yeah, it would be a good momentum builder for 2024. Yeah. In case you couldn't tell, Elmeister is into motorsports and Mario Kart. But really, who isn't into Mario Kart? Unless you don't have the game. And nice leg check there onto Wally. Anyway, this is the final round between these two. Oh, the Lions running backs? And correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. P, but didn't people criticize the Lions for drafting a running back when several people thought that they might draft some of their other positional needs at the time? But they drafted a running back. and correct me if I'm wrong, because if I am wrong, definitely let me know, because I've been wrong before. But if the running backs did exactly what they should do and did do, then the Lions have something to fall back on. Yeah, a lot of people like Mario Kart. I mean, if anything, Elmeister is the man. Well, actually, there's a couple of people that are far more better at Mario Kart than not just Elmeister, but myself. Listening to romantic music? Yes, they did. As in they received criticism? Did the Lions? Yes, they did. Because I know they did. I know that they received criticism. Although give Jordan Walker credit, the man in red, because he's standing toe to toe with a man that's a little bit taller and a little bit larger than he is, but not by that much. Of course, when I'm thinking of romantic music, I would probably think of something from Ambrosia. That's how much I feel. I feel for you, baby. How much I need. And of course, one person that's going to need a doctor is Wally, as he just got kicked. As he just got kicked down. I didn't see if he got kicked in the stomach or the face, but what have you done for him lately? Dun 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 dun. Old classics? Oh, okay. So probably something older than that. But then there's a tale that's old as time, as such as getting kicked in the head. Such as, like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the third round.
Yeah,
Declaring the winner by
I mean, of course, you got to treat your obviously you got to treat Alexa Danger or Lady Danger right. You know, you were thinking about baby making music. I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, close the door. Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. 'Cause I'm gonna give it all to you. I waited all day long just to hold you in my arms. It's exactly like I thought it would be. Me loving you and you loving me. I love that song. Oh yeah, let me let Jamar and Jose know, even if he is asleep or something. But I had to do it. I had to do it. You know, let me just check my in case someone's trying to contact me. Okay. I did not think the Giants would get killed so bad today, but they did. Steeler was pissed at what happened, what went down at the because he's a Steeler fan. Okay, I'll still let Jose know in case it does wake him up, at least for just this fight though. Uh, okay, and then Jamar, and the only way I can contact them is through Twitter, so Well, it is what it is. Okay. I'm just letting Jamar know that he's up next. All right. So this is our semi-main event. We still got one more left to go. Anyway, so who do you think is going to win? Will it be Jamar, or will it be Jamar and will he become the new champion, or will it be Jose Blanco holding on to the championship? All right, let's go. All right, let me catch up on the chat really quickly. I did not think the Giants would get. Oh, I'm sorry. I already read that. Giants got whooped so bad the first 48 contract Dallas about doing a documentary on their butt whooping they gave them. My hands are sweaty and my palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. I can't even talk. Mom spaghetti. Oh, shit. Oh, you're talking about M&M. Well, the only M&M I was into is the candy M&M. In fact, I even had some earlier. They're good. But yeah, who will it be? Who will it be now? And introducing first, the challenger. He is Jamar Games, born in Atlanta, GA. And of course, he comes from the same city that Wally does. All right, up next, from Hoboken, New Jersey, or Hoboken, excuse me. Up next is Jose Blanco, who is in his second reign as the featherweight champion. Of course, he originally reigned as featherweight champion back in the UFC 3 days. Real Slim Shady was huge. I mean, especially with especially like if you've ever heard the song or the song that Eminem took the beat for Slim Shady, pretty good. Anyway, Jose is younger, but the height, the weight, and the reach go to Jamar.
This is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter. Making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia. Presenting the challenger, Magic Man. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 140 pounds. Fighting out of Hoboken, New Jersey, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Hazardous.
All right, so for the championship, you can give me your instruction in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions.
Okay, so it's now time. All right, so let me catch up on the chat. May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I would love to be on the waiting list. Wait, let me check the waiting list really quickly. Mr. P, Mr. Actually, I still have you on the wait list, even going back to the UFC 3 days, actually. So no, I've had you on the wait list for a long time. Bruce, I think you might say Bruce Buffer. Bruce Buffer. But anyway, there's Jamar and Jose, and of course evenly matched. But of course, Jamar. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. They're both the same size. It's just that Jamar has a 5-pound advantage over him, and Jose's younger. And then Cap just like, "What's up, Jamar?" Oh, went for a high kick but ducked. And of course, these two, what they lack in power, they'll more than make up for in speed, but they can still knock each other out. Oh, really? I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? Dun, 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 dun. Well, you better call somebody. Dun, 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 dun. I love that song. I don't know why. I just like the New Age Outlaws theme here. Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that New Age Outlaws theme. Oh, and now Jose just got smoked with a kick and then a punch. I like UFC using some WWE songs. I do remember when Kobe Covington came out to Kurt Angle's song and everybody was chanting, "You suck." I mean, I do remember somebody in the comments one time said that if they were ever a UFC fighter, that he would come out to Jive So Bro, which was Slick's theme song. And that he would also come out with Slick himself and then do the dance that he and Akeem used to do when George Gray, also known as the One Man Gang, used to do when he was Akeem. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You got me on that. And then a kick that takes down Jose, but Jose gets up, though. But can Jamar get his title back? In fact, Jamar was former champion, so... And now he gets his rematch against Jose, who has been champion for a while, but only because we hadn't had a show in a while. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, we could see a couple of crossovers, although what we do see is an Amari roll that leads into a leg lock. Now the question is, can he get out of that? This could be close, although Jamar in a bit of pain, but can he get out of it? And Jamar, nope, he does get out of it, but now he's on the mount position on Jose, so now he can bludgeon him if he wishes. And Jose doing everything he can to escape. But Jamar not going to let him do it. Like I said, he could just bludgeon him if he wishes for the remainder of this contest. But instead, Jose does get up. All right, 25 seconds left in this first round. And, of course, these championship matches or these championship fights are scheduled for 5. Although I have yet to see a fight, 5 rounds, go to the judges. There were a few close calls, but it has never reached 5 rounds. The most we ever got to was the 5th round, but it ended in a decisive manner, but it never reached all 5 rounds. But yeah, but the furthest it went was, late in the 5th round. So it was close, but it never happened. When Jose was on the ground, he was not protecting his face. Yeah, and I have to think that Jamar took advantage of that and scored a couple of points as a result. Okay, here we go. It was Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz, the trilogy. A lot of people say the first 2 fights were the best. And then the third fight was unneeded, really, because by then, Chuck just couldn't go anymore. And Tito was still relatively active by that point, but he too was in the twilight of his career. I mean, but yeah, fair play to Tito for getting the win, but come on, man. But yeah, without a doubt, the first 2 fights were great. Anyway, nice kick to the leg. Oh, big kick to the face. And right now, Jamar pushing the pace as far as Jose is concerned. And if you're Jose, you got to find a way to slow him down. If not, possibly go for another submission. But that's if you can get him down. And if you do go down, obviously you don't want to be on the bottom. Yeah. It's iconic without question. Oh, nice spinning kick, and Jose, oh, he's wobbly. Oh, and an axe kick, and uh-oh, Jose's hurt. But now he's back in the position he didn't want to be in, and that's on the bottom. And now Jose in deep trouble. I mean, he's just getting hit on the sides, and then, all right, now back in the half guard. But Jose does get up, though. But how much damage did he take? Yeah, that is true. Patience is the key. But you can't be so patient that you're looking for the perfect shot. Because you always have to keep moving, though. Hey, how's it going, Clinton? And Clinton, you did have a fight early in the show, so if you want to check that out, you can. But welcome to the show, though. Right now, Jose has had his problems, but he's still in the fight, though. And plus, there's still 3 more rounds left to go should it last that long. Oh. Okay. I was just checking my phone in case someone was trying to reach out to me. All right, 25 seconds left. And now Jose goes for another takedown, but not enough. But he does get a good shot on Jamar. But then a spinning back fist from Jamar. 10 seconds. And a kick to the leg to end it off, but let's see. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, though. But I have to think that Jamar might have won the round. And then, of course, that axe kick might have done it. In fact, the axe kick probably wouldn't have knocked out any other man. Oh, big punch right to the face of Jose. Oh, nice spinning back fist, though. Oh, both guys exchanging blasts to each other, but still in. Then a knee right to the gut. And then Mr. P says, hey, Clinton. Yeah. Well, yeah, Chuck Liddell does acting nowadays, but he was a fighter back in his day. Anyway, went for the axe kick, but missed. Then the kick to the leg. Ooh, spinning back fist. That really got him that time. Did Jose. Now backing away a little bit. Oh, and Jose just got kicked down. And now Jose going for another takedown, but Jamar not going to let him do it. Then a kick to the body. 310. And then a couple of kicks to the body, and then a jumping knee. And right now, Jamar is laying the smack down, and now he's got Jose at his mercy, and Jose trying to cover up. But Jamar gets the win and gets the title back. Look how animated this man is. Look at this. Boom! Uppercut right to the face, right up against the cage. And he tried dodging, but ended up getting chin. But unfortunately, once he got down, all Jamar had to do was finish him off, and the ref had to stop it, especially after that last punch.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.
So Jamar is now a 2-time champion. And for Jamar, he now goes to 3 wins and 8 losses. And for Jose Blanco, he now goes to 2 wins, 4 losses. Incredible. You are a great champion, a lot of respect. You went Sagat on Street Fighters on him, and you went Tiger Uppercut on him. But up next is the main event. Atticus Black and Brandon Cuevas. And I think after this, I'll still have enough time to get ready for bed and whatnot. But still, that was awesome, though. But yeah, we're going to definitely see a rematch. And we're going to see a rematch between Joker and Azrael Black since Joker did get a victory over Azrael in a non-title fight against the champ. So we'll see that rematch, and we'll see if we can get a rematch if Cuevas was to win. So I think Jose is in, or not Jose, sorry. Well, rather Jose's brother Brandon is in there in the chat. But I think Atticus might have went to bed, but I'll see if he can come back for another round. And if not, at least he was here before before when I last saw him. Well, actually, that was part 2. Part 1 was when Jose beat Jamar, and then Jamar just beat him in part 2. All right, let me check and see if Brandon is in the chat. I want to say, well, yeah, I'm going to make it a trilogy. So yeah, part 3. Okay, so I'll just let Brandon know. All right. I didn't have to do much, but other than just to let them know. Okay. Okay. All right, so it is Atticus Black and Brandon Cuevas, with Brandon looking to regain the championship that was lost to Atticus Black, as Atticus became champion for the first time in the UFC series. But we'll find out if he can keep his championship and keep his dream alive, or if Brandon will take it right back. It's time for the main event. So who do you think will win? Will it be Atticus Black or will it be Brandon Cuevas? But yeah, after this we will not have any bonus fights because, well, everybody did have a fight. Or at least everybody that's a created fighter did. But with that said, it is Atticus and Brandon one-on-one. So let's do it. All right, so here is Atticus. All right, let me check up on the chat again. Hope all is well in the chat. But there you see Atticus Black, and before him was Brandon. And of course, Brandon is younger, but the height, the weight, and the reach go to Atticus. So Brandon
Ladies and
definitely has his work cut
gentlemen,
out for him.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 190 pounds. Fighting out of Hoboken, New Jersey.
There's
presenting
Brandon.
The challenger, the enforcer. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
UFC belts on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
And apparently Brandon is not going to touch gloves, apparently. That might be an omen. Maybe, I don't know. Although, Atticus will do his best Shawn Michaels impression. And Brandon will just stick his tongue out. All right, here we go. 5 rounds. Although I highly doubt, given these guys' track record, that it will go 5 rounds, but it very well could. And if you're Brandon, you gotta be able to find a way to get close enough and counterpunch. And if you're Atticus, you got to use your reach advantage to keep him at bay and strike before he strikes back. Nice couple of leg kicks and then a punch, several punches actually, to the stomach. And then a side kick. Excuse me. Oh, and a side kick of his own by Brandon. And then of course Brandon with those counter punches and kicks. Ooh, kick right to the face. Nice big boot by Brandon. But it's definitely going to take more than that to beat Atticus, though. And obviously, if you're... Whoa! Atticus just got kicked in the head. He left himself open and got kicked in the head. But yeah, you cannot do that if you're Atticus, although you can do that if you are Atticus to do that to Brandon. But yeah, who do you guys think is going to win this one? Anyway, nice clinch work there by Atticus. And then another side kick. Doing pretty well with those side kicks is Brandon. Went back and watched my fight. Well, how did you like it, though? I mean, you went up against a man the size of Cole Weston, and you neutralized him. And then Brandon goes for a takedown, but well defended by Atticus. Whoa! Oh, that could... If that had resulted in a knockout while Atticus was down, when kicking a downed opponent, I would have considered that a no contest, and I would have had to rescheduled the fight. I'm surprised I did as well as I did. Well, hey, you did so well, man. Although one guy that's not doing so well right now is Atticus. He just has to... He just has to use his reach to overcome Brandon, who, while Brandon is outsized, he's not outgunned. Uh-oh. Now, Atticus is in trouble, and I have to think that Brandon is hungry to be champ again. And another jumping kick. Then another spinning kick to the body. Oh, and a running elbow right to the face, and that knocked him down. If Atticus doesn't turn this around, you know, Brandon's probably going to win this relatively soon. But Atticus, I think Atticus is starting to wake up now. And that's the end of the first round. But I have to think that that Brandon has won the first round on points. Yeah, just went reaching only to get kicked in the face. Okay. Now, Brandon grabbing the leg, and then a spinning kick to Atticus Black. Although Atticus didn't bite the first time, or bite the second time as opposed to the first. Although Cuevas has Atticus hurt, although Atticus comes back with a knockdown on Cuevas, and he'll need to do that if he wants to get back in this fight. Then a kick to the leg. And now both guys going through their moves, but well blocked by both men. So not a lot of damage taken, although a couple of knees to the gut and to the face with that Muay Thai technique by Atticus. I mean, if that's what he has to do to beat Brandon, or at the very least slow him down so he can get back in, that's not a bad strategy. Uh-oh, now Brandon is hurt. Now Atticus has turned this fight around. And then a kick to the head. Anyway, a jumping knee but missed. Although nice counter punching by Brandon. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the second. And now a couple of punches. Uh-oh, now Atticus starting to come back. And Brandon backing up a little bit. And then Brandon with a couple of punches to the face. And Brandon, nice punch there to uh-oh. Now Brandon starting to come on strong. But of course Atticus still has enough tricks in his book to know what to do, although Brandon with a spinning kick to the body, and that takes him down. And then a knee right to the gut. And then a kick to the gut of Brandon. Then a kick to the leg. Although Brandon doing pretty well with the counter punching. And a kick to the leg. Now 40 seconds left to go in the second. Now, if you're Brandon, you definitely got to pace yourself, because if you run out of gas trying to get rid of Azrael, then all he would have to do is pick you apart. So he's got to be careful on that front. Oh, nice shot there onto Brandon, and then a knee to Brandon. All right, 10 seconds. Oh, went for a roundhouse, but missed. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go to the third. I have to think that Atticus did much better in the second round than he did the first. Reaper should know one thing. Don't try to throw hands with me. Well, he has, and not to say he hasn't been successful. He just has to use his reach. That's what he has to do. And also use his kicks, too. But he has to connect, otherwise, if he doesn't, all Brandon has to do is counter punch and kick him, and that would be one thing. And then Joker's like, Atticus, knock him out. Well, kind of hard to do that if you're getting beat to the punch. Although Atticus did get him that time. Anyway, nice spinning kick there onto Atticus, or from Atticus, excuse me. And of course, Cuevas has landed more strikes to this point, but it hasn't been a runaway though. Although Atticus just got a 1-2 punch combination done on him, and he goes down. Now, obviously, if you're Brandon, you have him right where you want him. But the worst thing you could do is let your guard down and get the lights put out. Just like that. Just like that. Atticus has successfully defended the championship. I mean, Brandon had him, but he let his guard down. He was trying to go for the knockout, but he left his chin exposed and got put to sleep. Look at that. And we have a successful title defense. So 1 minute and 32 seconds in the third round by a knockout. Atticus is still the champ. So there are there's 3 title fights that are going to be going for next show on UFC, and that's and that will be that'll be for the featherweight championship, the light heavyweight championship on the count of Johnson losing the fight, and then Joker beating Azrael Black will get a match or a fight with him. So it's the featherweight, the featherweight, the light heavyweight, and the open weight championships that will be defended next time. Someone get him a pillow because he went night-night. And while everybody gets paid, in kayfabe that is, win or lose, obviously the winners get more, but there are some performance of the night bonuses. So performance of the night for knockout goes to Jen Corso over Crushing Kelly much early in the show. Performance of the night for submission, and there were only 2 submissions, but one of them was by Clinton, as he was able to get a first round submission on Cole Weston, so he gets some extra money. And then the fight of the night goes to both competitors, both the winner and the loser. But to say that the other person lost would be totally unfair. But it was the fight between Speranza Danzi and Patty Chase, and that was one of 2 fights that ended by decision. All the other fights ended in a finish. in some sort. But that was a great show, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. I had a wonderful time. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to update the records. What am I doing? Okay, so while Atticus now goes to 19-9, and Brandon now goes to 8 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. Yep, Brandon is one of 4 people that have a no contest to his name. But I'm just gonna check over who didn't show and then who did show, and things like that. Okay, so Woody stays where he is. Speranza stays where she is, on the count of her owner is and friend is Blade Charge. Atticus stays where he is. Unfortunately, I have to give Wally his first no-show. Surprisingly, that's his first one. And same thing with Jordan Walker, although that's his 6th. Cole Weston, I gotta get him up to 7 now. Clinton stays where he is. Joker stays where he is. Asriel stays where he is. Najee has to go up to 5. Brandon stays where he is. Crushing Kelly stays where she is. And then Arkham, I got to put him up to 5 now. Patty stays where she is. And then Mike Wasson goes up to 1. And then Insane One now goes up to 6. Jamar stays where he is. Peter stays where he is. Jen, Jose, Taipan, and Diamond Sky stay where they are. All right. So that's our show, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh yeah, let me get the chat here. And for Brandon, it is what it is. I mean, you could have just as easily won. But from all of us here, this is the Blue Toad to Jew22 signing off, saying goodbye. And I will see you guys next week. I have quite a bit of work to do between now and next week. The only thing I can confirm is that next week will be the Super Bowl for the Madden series. And, of course, Brandon will be on that show, as is Clinton. But, hey, I'm happy that you got a great show from the fights you did see. So I thank you for that, and thank you so much, Captain Danger. I appreciate that. But until then, was win the gold in that fight. You had the right idea, but he had the punch. I can't say that enough. But we have not heard the last of Brandon. I know that. And thank you very much, Captain. I appreciate that. Until then, have a great night, and peace. I'm going to try to be there, TJ. All right, cool.